Hi there! In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about how I use the Feldenkrais method to help others and help myself. And what's really unique, in my opinion, about the Feldenkrais method is that you can use the method to help whatever you are doing. And for example, if let's say you are a yoga practitioner or you're just practicing yoga for fun and you want to improve your yoga poses, maybe a certain specific poses, and how does the Feldenkrais method help? Okay, so the name of the class, for example, or the Feldenkrais method is called awareness through movement. It's called awareness through movement, and so the emphasis is on awareness and improving the kinesthetic and proprioceptive awareness, and through the movements. We use the movement as a means to improve that awareness, right? And when you have a better awareness and better improved sensory acuity, and you are doing a yoga, for example, and doing a downward dog or upward dog or any poses, right? And then you want to be able to feel yourself, your body, right? And where your hips, where your spine, and how is your spine position, how is it moving, and as you're constantly and changing the poses or getting into the poses, so you want to know how you are moving in space, okay? And then you want to be able to feel accurately in your own movements and your positions, right? And if that is not so accurate, then you're trying to depend on your instructor to do that. And then yet how you're moving, how you're positioning yourself may be very different from what you think that you are doing. And that really doesn't help. And sometimes that is, I think, one of the reasons why people get injured and doing some type of exercises. It could be yoga, it could be just a regular weight training or anything, simply because maybe you don't have a good body awareness and proprioceptive awareness, that you're trying to just move and depending on your instructor to do the movements, and then your body's maybe it doesn't move in a certain direction in certain positions well as your instructors may be. And so for that reason, you're just so caught up in trying to do the movements what the instructor is doing, then maybe that might be a little too much for your body. But once you improve your awareness, your kinesthetic and proprioceptive awareness, and then you are going to really rely on your own senses to determine and how you want to move, and then what would be the best way to move, and what would be the best position to get it into, how you do that. And because your body is not certainly not the same as your instructor or anybody else around the class. Okay, so for that reason, it is important, right? So I'll show you some of the examples. So let's say I'm doing some regular core exercises, right? I'm gonna do planks. Okay, so I'm gonna get into the plank position. Okay, here I can do this way. Okay, so if I don't really have a good proprioceptive and the kinesthetic awareness, and then I'm doing this one, and maybe just I'm doing for the purpose of strengthening my core, I'm doing it, but if I can't feel how my body is, where it is, and how my posture is, how I'm moving it, and I may not be really maximizing the benefit of the exercise, because I may be really sagging my back, or I may be really sagging my shoulders, or maybe I'm really rounding my back, or I'm hyperextending my neck, not really knowing that. So what am I accomplishing? Maybe I'm stressing something that I don't really want to. But if I do know how I'm moving, then I can find myself in a place where I want to be, okay? Just like what the plank is supposed to be. So finding a place of the spine, neutral pelvis, and then I'm engaging my shoulders, my neck. Okay, then I am now working on those muscles, the stabilizing muscles that I want to work on, right? But without that awareness, how do I know that? Maybe I need an expert all the time to tell me how I should be doing. But instead, if you didn't have a good awareness, then you will be able to change the position and change the movement based on what you're trying to accomplish. In this case, my goal for this exercise, the plank, is to work on the stabilizing muscles of the hips, my spine, my shoulder girdles, and my neck. So I'm not really stressing any part. I mean, that's not my intention of the exercise. That's not the goal of the exercise. The goal of the exercise is to help myself become more stable and strong, right, around those areas. So, and that's just one example. But you can see that how this is how I use and how I apply the Feldenkrais method to my workout, everyday activities. If I'm running, if I'm hiking, if I'm playing sports. Not that I'm all the time paying attention to every single movements that I do, but once in a while, I check myself on how I'm moving, how I'm shifting my weight, and how I'm moving my leg, and how am I moving through my spine, or how else could I move. And so trying to just find out how I can move in a more efficient way. Okay, there are many ways that I apply the Feldenkrais method to my life and to help others, but just I wanted to share one thing here with you and how I use the method to help myself and to help others. Okay, I hope this helps you, and if you do have any questions, and please leave your comments in the comment section, and I appreciate that. So, and then also, if you haven't subscribed, and please subscribe, or consider, please, and appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.